dearie me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good job you get a chance to reset this next month. Mickelson, you'll have to reset it as well. Don't just sit in the back giggling.
Yeah, I'm not giggling at all. I'm just watching.
Cool. Who's got a joke for me?
Knock knock.
Stand up, front and centre if you're going to tell a joke.
Jeez.
Go on, Nichols.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Sweet corn in map.
Sweet corn and map who?
Oh. Fucking hell.
I didn't get it at first. Fuck, man.
Anyone else going to save us? Or is that the best we've got?
I got some in Danish, but I don't think you would understand it.
I'll do.
Longfield, front centre.
What?
Longfield, you
Longfield.
were just told to tell a joke.
Oh, no, I was answering to the recruit, I'm sorry.
No, come on, Longfield. You gotta do one now.
Bait, I think I hear a recruit disobeying an order.
You're Norwegian.
Go on, front centre, tell us a joke.
Well, we can stand here all day. I don't have none at disposal. I'm sorry.
I've got. No.
Yeah, that does sound like it.
Okay, sit back down, Longfield. I would tell you the joke about the bins, but it's rubbish.
Oh,
Oh,
Didn't work.
Just jump over the chairs and walk away.
Could tell you the joke about the butter, but you might spread it. Could start in chimneys. I've got stacks. First one's on the house. But even bait can't put up with it now. Two fish sitting in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "How'd you drive this?"
Walker, are you by chance a dad?
I'm not, no.
Okay, you will make a good point.
Contrary to my sense of humour, I am not a father. So usually recruits with a sense of humour at this point are up telling jokes while we wait for Carlisle to sort the ranges out. So you're not going to tell jokes, you can sit quietly.
Is that better? For God's sakes.
Typical bloody one platoon, innit? That's something I see of a one platoon section.
Get out. Get out.
Bait knows where he belongs.
You can't now you want to see.
Blast the recruits, see if they know. Why is there two platoons, recruits? Because one's shit.
two of one better than the other.
There's one shit.
I know an old fourth joke. Why is there 2 platoons? Because one's shit, but two's worse.
Hey, hey. Mickelson, what platoon were you before?
I was 1 platoon.
Oh, not another one.
It was 1-3 like me before.
Well, I was 1-3 when I joined, to be fair.
Okay, that was a creepy way to say my last name.
Yeah, I think he's Danish.
No shit.
Yeah, he is. That's why.
Eagleson?
Mikkelsen.
Yeah, I made a split second mistake at the end there. I thought I only had 4 rounds, but really I had 5 and I reloaded during the shoot.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
What's the difference between a JCB and a giraffe?
I don't know.
One's got hydraulics and one's got hydraulics.
Griffin
Oh,
by the
come
fence, bait by the target. Right, jumps everybody up. If you think you've passed, go and stand next to Mr. Griffin. If you think you failed, go and stand next to Mr. Bate. If you think you're a marksman, go and stand by Carlisle. Oh, Blackburn, very brave.
If the shooting range works correctly.
Right, let's go look. What's pass, what's fail?
So Blackburn thinks he's a marksman.
Ah, okay. What's pass and what's fail?
Wait, I'll change my mind.
Fail are over with Bate and pass are over with Griffin.
Alright, let's go look at the
Oh, Fisher thinks he's a marksman as well.
I'm pulling
It was 50 out of the 64, right?
Alright,
Yeah.
Nichols, go over there. Oh, no, I can't point. Over there. Brown. Go over there.
You gotta have to
Oh, my crew's got bigger.
Look over here.
aim to be a good flyboy, you know.
That's what she said, Griffin.
Right, let's go look at the
Fuck's
passes. Nichols.
Yeah, I got pulled off early at the end then.
Yep.
My bad.
Matterhorn.
Yeah, Nichols, you reloaded when you shouldn't have, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I had 4 rounds when I really
Nope.
had 5 rounds left. And I split second mistake.
Longfield. Go stand there. Oh, Brown.
Nichols, go with him.
Go stand there.
hey.
Where's my Nichols?
Eh?
Oh no, Nichols needs to go and stand with Bate.
Failed.
Ah, okay. I mean, you
Good
got
job.
enough points to pass.
Nope,
You
he
too.
reloaded when he shouldn't have. It's a fail.
Good job. What the fuck?
Where's that dash guy?
He disconnected again.
Ah, okay. He DC'd.
Yeah.
Let's go. Right. You guys here.
Fuck
you got
off!
marksman.
4 of them?
Yeah.
None of them hit the 400-meter target.
Am I a marksman?
No, but as I was saying to you, Walker, it added up on the 300-meter one instead of the 400-meter one.
What?
I was telling you.
Are we fucking marksmen?
I don't believe it.
Holy damn, I don't neither.
Who's just over here? Matterhorn, you passed. But you know, at least you didn't fail.
Fuck that, I'm a fucking marksman.
Yep, the 4 of you were marksman.
I gotta kill
Nichols,
Manford.
you failed because you reloaded when you shouldn't have, and
He's
Matterhorn's
gotta be
a pass.
proud.
Does anyone want no points, or we're just gonna leave it at that?
I am quite interested.
Holy damn, I'm proud
Same here.
now.
Gathering, I'll tell you the points then. Might as well. We'll go from right to left. So Matterhorn, you've got 53, which is a pass. Longfield, you've got 61, which is a pass. Fisher, you've got 62, which is a marksman. I should say Longfield as a marksman as well. Blackburn, what do you think you got, Blackburn?
64.
Huh?
64?
Do you read my fucking mind or something? Yeah, no, you got 64, yeah, congrats.
I'll have you in 2 platoon.
Brown, 59, marksman.
Thank
Nichols, you got 45, which is still a pass, but you fucking once you reloaded, so you failed. But at least you got 45.
Yeah, my
And
bad.
wherever Dash went,
Holy shit.
I'm not even gonna say what Dash got. You know what? We'll leave it at that.
Oh, really?
No, he got 2.
Oh.
Oh, I understand why.
Oh, he must not have reset his radio, that'd be what it is. Cool. That's really safety done, gents. As I said, you'll have to do it again in a couple of weeks' time. But at least that gives you an idea of what it's like. Well done in 4 marksmen. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Huh?
Holy fuck.
Last
I
week
got
we had
fucking
everything.
4
better than
hours
what I
in this
did.
game, and I'm a fucking marksman.
What did you get,
Christ.
Griffin?
I got 48 on mine.
Oh, my first one I got 42.
I got
I
64
was
drunk.
a gunner prior, so.
Yeah, the second one I got 60 odds. Cool, right. Everybody go and wait by the door at the back of that classroom. You're free to take a 5-minute break. If you're going away from keys, drop down to your knee. If you're hanging about, just stay standing, chat amongst yourselves. We'll be over in a few minutes. That door. Right, chaps. Line in front of me.
Long field. Long Nick.
Blackbird, close the classroom door for me. He's chinning me off now, isn't he? Nah, there he is. Fantastic. Cool. When I say to you, when I ask you a question, obviously step forward. If I was to say to you, daytime spacing, what distance am I referring to?
Repeat.
Go. Alright, take cover. You said repeat, take cover.
Yeah, wrong word.
Why don't we say repeat, Brown?
I don't know.
Because that's what you do when you're telling a mortar team to repeat their fire control order or their fire order.
Okay.
Fire mission. Thank you, Carlisle. I've never been an FSG, so I always get it wrong. Never use the word repeat, especially not over a radio.
And especially when I'm
Okay.
Yeah. Or in front of anybody from FSG. Cool. So, day spacing is 15 metres. And it's what you would use in your standard marching order. What about nighttime spacing? Oh, go on, Fisher.
10.
Is he right, Mickelson?
3 to 5 meters, night time.
Alright,
Yeah.
Nichols.
Alright, sorry.
Base right, yes. About 5 metres. Or however close you need to be able to see the man in front of you. If there's absolutely zero vision, then you're going to be pretty bunched up. When else would we use nighttime spacing other than fucking nighttime? Don't be smart. Fisher,
In dark areas, buildings.
possibly? Well, we'll leave fighting in built-up areas for another day. That's we don't cover Fibia and Obia in Phase 1. Longfield.
And there's a lot of vegetation and hard to see areas.
Have you read our MST plans?
Negative, just using common sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, no, I've never heard that before.
Oh,
Ouch.
Longfield. There's something written on the door of the medical building over there. Can you go and tell me what it is?
But
There's something written on the door of the medical building over there. Thanks, Longfield. I'll let you in on a secret. There's nothing written on the door.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
There's a sign next to the door.
Is he gonna search for it though?
Actually,
No,
look,
you get
there's
close enough,
There's
it's
a
gonna-
little bit of writing next to it, you know.
They're gonna tell you what the sign is now.
He's gonna tell you what it says in the door. There's like a little something next to the door. Tells you what the weight of the building is. That's all of that.
I'm expecting him to do like to come out with a smart ass comment and then say "go fuck yourself" or something.
Oh,
If he comes back with his comeback.
Oh, here we go.
Should I give him PTSD if Red Smoke now?
No. Red Smoke's reserved for JNCO candidates.
Ah, but Carlisle Griffin and I have just got off it. What a share up, hey.
How Longfield?
Hello.
Did you figure out what it says on the door?
There was a lot of text and numbers, but it was the specification of the carrying and the weight of the housing itself, or container, rather.
You sure? I thought it said don't be a smart arse.
I must have misread
I
that.
think you missed that one.
Yes.
Do you need to go back and look for it again?
Yeah, maybe.
Off you go.
Suggestion. Maybe actually put a sign over there that says "Don't be a smartass."
wow. He actually did it.
He hasn't figured it out.
As I said, it's one of those things. Generally, I'm not an arsehole, but
But when you're
smart
a sergeant,
comments.
you know.
Yeah,
What
like
he's meant to come back and say is, I don't know, sir.
Make him run again.
Where is he going?
he's went inside now.
What is he doing?
What the?
You know what? I'll give him that. That's made me laugh.
Gone out of breath, bless him.
He's lucky I didn't load his backpack full of LMG boxes. Who was it in 2-2 that I made do the ND run with the LMG boxes? Can't remember. Sorted now, Longfield?
Yeah, I saw it.
Cool, back in line then. Cool. Yes, vegetation. Adverse weather, rain, well, heavy rain, fog. Anything that reduces your vision down so that you need to be closer to the man in front of you. Cool. With that in mind, the formations we're going to run through tonight, we're going to use nighttime spacing because this is a quite restricted area. So everybody stay in your line, come forward, nighttime spacing, line facing me. So Longfield's your man in the middle, 3 men either side of him. Spread out a bit further. Milsim down to the edge of the building. Brown, you're a bit close to Longfield there. There we go.
Oh, Sergeant Walker, let me test this. Oh.
Oh, Carlisle's going to test you to see if you know what 5 metres is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. You're almost there. Okay, so from here to who's that? Yep.
Brown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang on the money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about. Come on, bring it up closer. If you feel like you're too far away, try and guess the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, here's the issue. I don't think it's going to take me 5 steps to get over where you are over there. But take a guess. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Good enough.
Spot on. Very simple. 5 metres, give or take, is 5 steps. So that's your rough 5 metre spacing. 15 metre spacing is 3 times the distance.
We're not doing that.
But we're not doing that today. Because as you can tell, there's not enough room for 15 metre spacing here. And I can't be arsed TPing us somewhere else. Cool. So what formation are you in? Step forward if you've got any idea. Oh, everybody, fantastic. Mr. Brown, what formation are we in?
Oh fuck! I just had it. Patrol formation.
No! Anybody want to help him out?
Extended line.
Who was that? Nichols? Yeah. Extended line, baseline, line. You'll hear it called different things by different ICs. I call it an extended line because that's what was taught to me. Some people call it a baseline. This is your basic formation. It's what I like to think of as transitional formation because you can use it to get into any other formation you want. And it's also used for your basic section movements. What are the benefits, Mr. Fisher?
Good coverage of the front.
Good cover to the front. Where else do we have good cover to, Fisher?
Sides.
Not to the sides, to the back.
To the sides. Everybody turn to the southwest for me. Can you all engage a target to the southwest without shooting the man in front of you?
No.
Nope.
No, you got shit cover to your sides. Everybody face the classroom to the rear.
Good cover.
Can you effectively engage the enemy if they are to your rear without shooting somebody in front of you?
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got decent cover to your rear. You've got poor visibility to your rear because you're all facing up the path here towards the bunker. Everybody face back towards me. So yeah, good cover to your front, good cover to your rear, but poor visibility. And it's a good transitional formation to start any section movements. Everybody face the red flag for me. What formation are we in now?
Column.
Single
Or
file?
file. Yeah.
Single column. Why do you think we use a single column, Mr. Blackburn? Yeah. Movement. This is not a formation that you would use to engage the enemy. It's a formation that you would use to move. Along a path, potentially along a road, through a forest. However you would like. Cross open terrain, possibly. You can use a column. Where's the column got good cover to? Brown.
Sides.
Sides. Opposite to extended line. So good cover to its sides, shit cover to its rear and its front. Any questions about a column?
Nope.
Cool. Nichols, step out 5 metres to your left. Longfield, 5 metres to your left. And Fisher, 5 metres to your left. What formation are we in now, chaps?
Okay. Staggered column.
Staggered column.
Staggered column. When would we use a staggered column, gents? Matterhorn?
Roads.
Traveling on a road.
Travelling on a road. Just roads?
Well, any MSR or other shit like that too.
Yeah. Any kind of linear terrain feature, you could use a staggered column along. Potentially a hedgerow, so you've got eyes out on both sides. Either side of a small river, if you were so inclined. Yeah, linear terrain features. Where's the staggered column got good cover out to?
Sides.
Sides. It's got double the amount of firepower out to the front and rear compared to a column as well. Still not as good as a baseline though. What's it double your risk of?
ID strike.
There you are. ID strike. If IDs have been placed on the road and pressure plated, if you're in a column, you've got the chance of one man stepping on it. As soon as you split into a staggered column, you've got two front men to worry about. They could step on an ID or a mine. All things you need to keep in mind. Cool, everybody get back in a baseline on Longfield and Nichols. So the guys that didn't move before now move. Cool. Longfield, take 5 steps forward. Matterhorn, Brown, Longfield, take 5 steps forward. There's another 5 Longfield. Now, who's in the back? Blackburn. Yep. You can see what I was getting at, can't you? Now,
Yeah.
Wedge.
the important thing you need to do is look to your, if you're on the right hand side of the arrow, look left. If you're on the left hand side, look right. So face inwards for me. Brown, face the other way. Fisher, face towards the guys over there. When you're in an arrowhead formation, hint that's what this formation's called, you want to be staggered just the same way that you stagger a column. So if Matterhorn, Nichols, Mickelson, take a step 3 feet to your left. So you can see through the gap. No. Back where you were, Fisher. So you want to be offset. So if you have to turn left or right, although it's a narrow arc of fire, you can still effectively engage on your flanks. Now the way we use arrowhead is it's a formation to advance potentially towards the enemy, but certainly for movement in enemy territory. The reason we use an arrowhead is because you can engage targets no matter what arc you turn and face. So if you're engaged from your left flank or your right flank, you can turn and engage. From the front, you can turn and engage on the front, and you can also turn and engage on the rear. So it is a safe formation for reacting to ambush. What's it not safe against?
IDs.
IDs, yep. As we said, when you move from a column to a staggered column, you doubled your chance of stepping on an ID. Well, now you've got your men all walking in basically a straight line.
10 times the chance.
10 times the chance, exactly. Else, what do you think a V shape is really easy to see from? Hint, I'm looking upwards.
Sky.
Yeah. Fast air, attack helicopters. Remember, we don't just do coin operations, we're just off a coin deployment. We do conventional warfare as well, where this is arguably more likely to be used. Enemy may have air assets. Very easy to spot. As you can see, this is night spacing at 5 meters. If you're spread out even further over 15, it's a very obvious, very large formation moving along open ground. Because you can't keep an arrowhead formation tightly wound in a street, or a small piece of forest, or following a line of bushes or elephant grass. This is a wide, big formation, easily spotted. Cool. Everybody get in a column behind Longfield. Cool. Move right up behind them so you're shoulder to shoulder. Brown face towards me. Matterhorn face away from me. Fisher towards me. Nichols away. Blackburn towards Mickelson rear. Everybody take a knee for me. Anybody got any ideas of what formation we're in?
Yep.
Mickelson.
This is the fuck mate.
Herringbone.
Just escaped me. Herringbone, thank you, yeah.
There you go. Herringbone. When would you use a herringbone?
It's just
When you're stopped somewhere.
static formation.
Yep, static formation. It's not used for movement.
Security.
Yeah. Where have you got eyes out to? How's your visibility?
360 pretty much.
Yeah.
It is.
Admittedly, to your front and rear, you've got slightly less, but you've just came from your rear, and your point man's keeping an eye on where you're going. You good eyes out to your flanks. When would you use a herringbone formation?
Short stops.
Yep, spot on. A lot of people say when you're waiting to get on the back of a chopper, or you're waiting to load up in a vehicle, or you're doing a kit inspection at a PB, and all these kind of safe places, I always used herringbones when I was moving through RV points, when I was out in a long tab, or moving into position. You get your front man to sit down, and as your guys file in, you say, this is RV1, take a look about, drink it in, get used to the terrain around here, this is where we're falling back to if we need to. And by the time, if your front man sets down, by the time your last man is in position, your front man's ready to step off again. Imagine you're coiling and uncoiling a spring. Cool. Any questions? Cool. Everybody stand up, face me. So everybody's going to follow on. We're going to walk along in a column. When I say stop, the man at the front's going to stop. Everybody else is going to continue following me. So Longfield, stop, face towards the rear. Everybody else, follow on. Brown, follow on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Brown, stop, face the DS. Matterhorn, face the south. We've got next Fisher. Face southeast for me.
Right.
Nichols, face the classrooms over there for me. Blackburn, face the gate. And Mickelson, face the motor pool. Fill in there. And I'll run into the middle because I'm your IC for the purposes of this. What formation we in?
All around defense.
There we are, Matterhorn.
Yeah.
ARD. All round defence. So you're all facing outwards. You've all got eyes out, 360 degrees. I'm in the middle, I'm your IC, I'm on the radio to the platoon commander. Potentially your medic's in here doing medical stuff as well. Or your two ICs in here discussing tactics with the IC. When do you reckon we use an ARD?
You're static for a short amount of time.
So you're static, but you're static not for a short amount of time. If it's a short couple of minutes.
I'd not
extended.
would normally go into ARD or an FRV.
Yeah, or an FRV. Yeah, you're spot on. So you use a herringbone when it's a short hold. Use an ARD when it's an extended hold. If you're going to be static for a period of time. If you're moving as a platoon, you do a harbour area. If it was for a long period of time, but if you're moving just as a section, you'd use an ARD like this. And just the way I did it, the point man leads you in, and he tells you when to stop round in your ARD, or your IC will tell you when to stop, and he'll walk around with you. Then your IC will come into the middle.
Right.
Cool. Get a column for me, facing me. And an arrowhead. Almost. Getting there. And a baseline. And a staggered column. Come on, gents, staggered column. What do you reckon is the easiest way to get in a staggered column? You get in a column, and then you stagger it. So everybody get in a staggered column for me.
No,
so get in a column, facing me.
Right. Single file, gents.
Single file. Brown, you're at the front. In front of me. Get yourselves now you get yourselves in a staggered column.
Right, Fisher left. All right. Yeah, right. Longfield, stay where you are.
I'll give you a big clue. Get back in the column, sir.
Matterhorn, stay with them.
Carlisle, teach him how to move
column.
between formations for me.
I was behind you, bro.
Get back in your column, gents. Right, what do you reckon? What do you reckon you do when you get told to do a staggered file? Every even number, so going 2, 4, 6, 8, up to however many people are in the section, will take a step to the right or to the left. So every even number here, take a step to the right. There we go. Voila.
Yeah, I think it'll come easier when everyone gets a number for the order of march. Then they'll know what even odd number there.
Cool. Baseline for me. Parallel, sort out your Charlie and Delta fire teams for me.
That's cool. Right, dress up the person to your right. So you're going to look to your right and see if you're in line with them. And that's how you do your baseline. There we go, right. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll make it an 8. Who should we pick on?
Both of them.
Right, Griffin on that side, Bait that side. Where is he? Oh yeah, there he is.
They're in line.
Right. So everyone from Bait, Blackburn, Fisher, Longfield, Nichols, you will be Delta. No,
Bait.
I'm wrong. Oh,
Charlie's on
how
the
many is
left,
there?
Delta's on the
You're
right.
confusing me. Griffin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9, right?
Yes.
So Bait up to Nichols, you will be Delta. Brown, Nicholson, Matterhorn, and Griffin, you'll be Charlie. So Charlie on the left, Delta on the right.
Cool.
You leave a
Griffin,
little gap.
Matterhorn, swap your positions in the line.
So if you leave like a 5 meter gap in between me.
Yeah, let's adjust to the right.
Bait and Longfield switch.
Which?
Carlisle, I'll fuck out the line. Over back towards me. Baby, I'm on. Cool. Charlie and Delta, you're now formed up. Matterhorn 1, Griffin 2, Nicholson 3, Brown 4, Nichols 5, Bait 6, Fisher 7, Blackburn 8, Longfield 9. That's your order of march. Cool. So we're not going to go through our formations any longer. We're going to start moving on to movements. So everybody get that nighttime spacing for me again. Leave a slightly larger gap in the middle between Charlie and Delta where I'm at, where I am. Cool.
You go into the fence, lads.
Further.
Brown. Your
Yeah, we
Charlie,
fighting,
stick
Brown.
with fire team. Not that big a gap.
Nichols.
Fuck's sake, Bait.
Who's back that way? Griffin smells.
Excuses one platoon. Cool. You're now in your fire teams. Now, orders for movement will come in 3 distinct parts. Carlisle, at the dart for me. You've done your RTR. You've reacted to enemy fire. Your 2IC has given you your fire control order. You are now engaging the enemy. Where's he going? He's over
He's
there.
over
now.
there on the floor.
The first thing you will hear over the radio when your IC and 2IC would like you to move is section will. And in this case, we're going to do bounding first for section. I'll use my radio actually. Section will bound. That is your indication that you are about to start a bound manoeuvre. So you notice Carlisle there? He's just lying down, he's waiting for the next part of the order. Carlisle's in Charlie fire team. So he hears the next part of the order. Charlie, prepare to bound. You see him shuffle backwards, roll to the side. He's now prepared. It is important whenever you hear the word prepare unless you're not in contact, use your common sense. If you hear the word prepare from your section IC, you take that manoeuvre. You shuffle back, you move to your left. Step forward if you think you know why we do that. No. Fisher, say on the radio, why do you think we shuffle to the backwards and to the side?
To get in cover.
Well,
Or to bound back.
you're half right. You're not getting in cover. You're already prone, so you're pretty much covered. You're shifting your firing position. The enemy has been looking for your muzzle flashes and has an idea where you are. You move backwards and to the left or right to shift that position. Because what you're about to do is get up and run forward. So even that split second when they have to re-sight you, because you've shifted your fire position, can be all you need to make a break for it. So you've heard section well bound. Charlie has prepared to bound. Charlie, bound. You'll see Carlisle will get to his knee. He fires 2 shots.
I'm down.
He runs forward and he uses the phrase, I'm up. He sees me, I'm down. That's 4 seconds of movement. No more, no less. Important thing is, when you're moving, you sprint, but before you hit the dart and hit the Z key, you stop sprinting. Otherwise you'll do this. And you'll dive forward. You start diving forward, your line, your nice straight line that you're in now, will go to shit. And we don't want that. So, Charlie and Delta, you know what fire team you're in. Everybody hit the dart for me.
Question.
Oh, question. Answer.
Will we be told to roll left or right?
No! You will use your own judgment and from the movements around you. For example, if Fisher rolls right and Longfield rolls right, then you would also roll right. You don't necessarily need to roll, you can also do a shuffle. Just moving your body left or right. Completely up to you. Cool. Everybody in position? Section well bound. Charlie, prepare to bound. So shuffle backwards, Brown. And then a little bit to your left. There we go. Charlie, bound. You're on your knees. Bang, bang. You're up. He sees me, I'm down. Brown, what do you think you've done wrong there? Not ran far enough, correct. There we go. Delta, prepare to bound.
Didn't come through, mate.
Up. Delta, prepare to bound. Delta, bound.
Fuck me, that was Sonic the Hedgehog speed line.
I didn't hear anybody firing the weapon system. I want nice loud bangs. Blackburn, you were definitely sprinting when you hit the Z key, and you flew 20 feet in front of the rest of your section. Charlie, prepare to bound. Charlie, bound.
Bang, bang.
I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Oh, everyone dive forward.
Everybody dive forward, and Brown, you took forever. Congratulations, you're dead.
Go on, lads. We can do it.
Fantastic. Someone was listening earlier.
Man down.
Delta! I'm going to throw you here. Prepare to leapfrog. If I were you, mate, I'd be telling my fire team what a leapfrog is.
Leapfrog is you get in line with the Charlie fire team, and then you do I'm up. He sees me. I'm down.
Delta, leapfrog.
So run.
Bang,
bang,
bang.
bang.
Bang, bang.
Only one of you fired. The enemy's not suppressed. You are all dead.
I'm down.
What the fuck? I'm not sprinting.
Sounds like a you problem. Charlie, prepare to leapfrog.
Right, so leapfrog, we're gonna run past him about fucking 5 meters. As soon as you run past him, fucking start going through. Go up, he sees me, I'm down. I do know when you're doing it before.
Charlie, leapfrog.
Bang bang.
Crap.
I'm up. He sees me.
I'm off. He
Ben,
sees
what you
me,
doing?
I'm down.
Nicholson, slow coach.
It's a nice little arrowhead we got here.
Look at this. You've turned into an echelon right, for fuck's sake. You got Matterhorn way up front and Brown's back behind bloody Delta. Delta, prepare to bound.
That's just in line with these guys.
Delta, bound.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
I'm up. He sees me.
You're facing the wrong way. What? Oh, you're something special, Brown. Wonderful, you didn't leapfrog this time, you remembered to bound. Always remember, always listen to your order that you're given. Just because you leapfrogged last time doesn't mean you'll do it this time. And with that, Charlie, prepare to break contact. Now it's got you thinking.
Ooh.
What do you mean, Griffin?
Right, so breaking contact, we're going to throw smoke to the front. When I give the order, and as the smoke starts pulling up, I will say break contact, in which we'll stand up, start fucking pegging it backwards while Delta will giving suppressor fire on the area where the enemy is.
Spot on. So, the only difference when you're breaking contact to the rest of the manoeuvres is at the end of your prepare action, on the first time you break contact, and the first time only, after you've completed your prepare action, you throw smoke to the front. This is a test run, so in this case you will not throw the smoke, but you will tell me smoke out once you've finished your prepare action. Charlie, prepare to break contact.
Smoke out.
Charlie, break contact.
Nichols, get down.
I'm off.
Guys, get down. Lie down.
Bang 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 bang.
Now turn around and face the contact again, so you can give it the suppressive fire to Delta this time.
So you need to be careful, Brown.
Pin that, pin that.
When you went down that time, you were in front
Delta.
of Nicholson.
When we
So you need to
that
be aware of
break
the
contact,
fact
we
that-
always do leapfrog. So we'll run back in line, and then after that we'll do I'm up, he sees me, I'm down, and then we take cover.
What we'll do is once we finish tonight, is we'll get one of the technical guys to get a sharp tack installed. It gives you an idea of where the rest of your section is. It makes it a bit easier. Oh, you do have it. Cool. Bear that in mind when you're hitting
for your information, then I know Nicholson already.
Delta, prepare to break contact.
Hot smoke front, smoke out.
Don't actually throw smoke. We're on the dry run.
Smoke out.
Smoke out.
And Delta going through there.
Delta, break contact.
Remember, guys. we
None
get
of
in
you
line.
fired your weapon system towards the enemy.
Fire down to them, so when they move, we've
And,
got them covered.
And turn around, guys.
Each stage of this, so you face back towards the enemy at this point.
There's no point turning the other way.
Each stage of this manoeuvre is important that you get right. If you forget any stage of it, you will get yourself and your section killed. We teach you what to do in a mass cas drill, but I hope it doesn't happen to you, because it's a pain in the arse. Especially if you're a junior private and you're the only one left.
Safe though.
Cool. So once you prepare and you've shuffled back, before you start running anywhere, you get onto your knees, you fire 2 to 3 shots towards the enemy, and then you move. If you do not do this, they do not take cover. You do not force them back into their cover, and they are free to shoot at you as you stand up. Believe me, the Zeusers we have do not shoot to wound, and do not shoot to scare. They are cunts. They will shoot to kill you. They will shoot to T1 you, and they will make you combat ineffective. And the last thing you want is to wait 40 minutes for GHC to pull the finger out and fly you back for medical assistance.
He's not joking about the time.
I'm not joking about the time. So we're going to continue breaking contact back to the classroom, and I want to see every single step followed to the letter. I will not pass your phase 1 if you're incapable of following the basics.
Let's see who dies.
And once you're back at the classroom, we'll do a live run. You'll have access to your weapon systems to try and suppress me and Carlisle. You'll have blank magazines. We're going to have live magazines. So I suggest you follow your drills well, or you'll know what it's like to be suppressed by 2 GPMGs.
Oh, no.
Good luck, motherfucker.
And just on my bait and Griffin, if they start fucking up, I might even drop some red smoke on you.
Oh, fuck.
No, no, no.
With that, Charlie, prepare to break contact.
The bang bang.
Charlie, break contact.
The bang bang. Bang bang bang.
Pew, pew, pew,
Bang
pew,
bang bang.
pew, pew, pew.
Bang.
I'm up. PCB. I'm down.
Bang.
The bang.
Ooh.
The bang.
Delta, prepare to break contact.
Smoke out.
No, you don't need to do smoke.
Nope, you do. It's the first time you're breaking contact. We took a pause.
Alright, first time.
Remember, smoke
Okay.
only lasts 90 seconds. Your IC will tell you when to use your smoke.
Smoke out.
Copy.
Delta, break contact.
Bang bang
Bang,
bang.
bang, bang, bang.
I'm up. He sees me. I'm
Only one
down.
person in Charlie firing. What?
The bang bang. The bang bang bang.
Bang, bang, the bang, bang.
Drop in. Reload.
Charlie, prepare to break contact.
The bang. The bang bang.
Bang, the bang, bang,
Bang,
bang,
bang,
bang.
bang,
bang.
The bang bang.
Hey, what fire control order is that?
That's
Bang.
Fisher. We're all watching.
Charlie, break contact.
Actually, deliberate fire.
I'm up.
Bang.
Bang,
Bang.
Excuse me.
bang,
Bang.
Down.
The bang.
bang,
Did it bang? What?
bang, bang, bang.
Surprised I haven't heard brap, brap, brap. Right, everybody, baseline in front of me.
Oh dear.
Skirt, skirt.
Quick maths. Jesus. Right.
Fingers.
Fuck, someone had to. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Right, get yourselves some fire teams, Brown. So, Carlisle, get yourself on the far side, far end. Right. This is as you can tell, from bounding and leaping, admittedly I was running you through it, but it was very much you moved when your IC and your 2IC told you to. Yeah? Yeah. Peeling is all on you as an individual. If you fuck up, you get your section killed. It's not on your IC, It's not on you two, I see. It's on you.
Who the fuck is sitting in a tornado?
I think Nichols is just heavy breathing.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to itch my fucking ankle.
It's all that running
So-
he's just done.
You will have your order to peel come the same way. Section will peel. Section begin peel left. Or section prepare to peel left. Section peel left. Now, when the order comes through, if you're asked to peel left, which is towards that way. Why am I not in anybody's group?
Don't know.
There we go. If you're asked to peel left, the man on the far right of your line, in this case Carlisle, needs to be head screwed on. I'm the one that's controlling this. Likewise, if you're asked to peel right, the man on the left-hand side of the line has to have head screwed on. I'm in control of this. Now what happens when you're peeling left? Mr. Carlisle will begin his prepare action. So if you want to hit the dart, Carlisle, everybody turn and watch him. Make him feel uncomfortable. He does his prepare action. He shifts backwards. He shifts to one side, whichever is appropriate. Without further instruction, he then gets to his knee. He fires 2 shots towards the enemy. He turns outwards away from the section. And he runs to the other end of the line.
Longfield last man.
As he passes Longfield, the man to his left, he shouts, "Longfield, last man." Longfield, can you guess what that leads you to do?
To do the same thing.
Exactly. As soon as you hear your name shouted and the words "last man," you begin your prepare action. You get to your knees. You fire 2 shots. You turn outwards away from the section. And you run to the other end of the line. So everybody on your belt buckles for me. Longfield, you're going to be going first. So section, prepare to peel left. Section, peel left. So Longfield prepares backwards. He's then straight up onto his knees, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
He turns outwards away from the section. And he runs down the other end of the line,
Fisher,
shouting. Fisher, last man. Fisher then starts his prepare action. He's then up onto his knees straight away. Bang, bang, turn out, off you go. Like that one. 2 points to Fisher.
Blackburn, last man.
Blackburn, you're up.
Take off, man. What the?
You're facing the wrong way.
How's you called last man, Jess?
Nicholas, last man.
Nicholson, last man.
This needs to be done quickly. This is one of those basic manoeuvres that can make you look shit fucking hot as a section. Brown, you're on the move. If you can do this quickly and efficiently, you will look professional as fuck. If you fuck this up, you will look dog shit.
What the fuck? It runs and then
Last man.
Take your finger off
thing for
sprint
me.
before you hit Z.
Yeah, that's what we do, but it's still
Why the fuck did this
Wait,
man
wait.
call?
launches
Last
us for
man.
some reason.
There's you need to do it. There's like a delay. You need to fully stop sprinting.
I think
Bang,
this
bang.
Otherwise you'll do
Fisher,
the
your
whole-
last man.
a lot more efficiently if you had your weapon systems controlled.
Oh yes. Cool. Keep peeling. Keep peeling. Keep peeling. Come on, chaps.
Blackburn, last man.
Bait once your fire team has finished their peel left. Guess where you're gonna go?
Right.
Bang, bang.
Correct. You're gonna go back right.
Take last man.
Can anybody tell me why we turn outwards away from the section?
It's not crossfire.
Who was that?
Nicholas is last man.
Me.
Fisher. Yes. You're absolutely right. You do not want to point a loaded weapon system that is not unsafe
Bang,
down
bang.
the length of your section.
Round
Because
listening.
if you get shot and pull the trigger by accident, especially if you're an LMG gunner, and you unload a 100-round box mag into your friends, you're not going to be very popular, are you?
If you're gonna sprint and drop, just make sure you time it before you get to actually.
Brown,
You hear that
stop.
last man called Brown? Make sure you're fucking calling it. That whole last man.
Oh, sorry.
Matterhorn, once you peel to the other end, you're going to start peeling back the other way.
If you can.
Last man.
Get into the house.
Alright.
Oh, this
Turns
is a
us
bit
into an
bunched up,
L-shaped
innit?
ambush.
Just a bit.
Yeah, well, nice little L-shaped ambush, yeah. For me walking towards you.
Bang, bang.
Who's that? Fucking hell, bro.
I should be left to the right.
Oh dear. Section!
Get down, mate.
Prepare to peel right. Section, peel right.
Fuck it. Last man.
Oh, good job, guys. Good job.
Last man.
No, Brown, you did not prepare. On your knees, bang, bang, shift.
I'll give you all a tip. Look at who is to your right now before you even start running.
I can't see his name.
Cool, you dead.
Nicholson.
Just say last man.
If you can't see their name, you shout last man and hope they're paying attention.
Last man.
Once you're into your section, though,
Boom, boom.
you will know the guys that
Nicholas,
stand
last
to your left and right, and you will know your buddy teams. So it won't be an issue.
Bang bang.
Fucking hell.
If you have to
Yeah,
stop
last
to
one.
look at the person's name while you're running, you're a pile of fucking guns on the floor.
Ding dong merrily on high. Everything last man. Fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You just say Nicholson last time.
Me?
Longfield, you're the last man to peel.
Bang,
Matt
bang.
Horn,
Oh, fuck.
stay where you are once
No, no,
Longfield's moved.
Sorry.
You sound like one of the fucking ray guns off.
Longfield, last man.
Sorry, Blackburn.
Fucking spamming mystery box play.
Bang bang. Last man.
Cool. Let's stop the peeling here.
Damn it, I had a really nice one for the next one.
Say again, Walker, missed it.
Baseline on me.
Let's go, guys.
Your radio's a fucking shite.
Is it radio's always shite?
It's because I speak before I click the button.
Ah, bad person. Bad person.
Yeah, I'm shit at comms. I need to go back on my advanced 6 course. They always run that Tuesday, I never get the chance to go back. Cool. Nope. Which one of you guys was in Delta?
Yep.
There we go.
How did that fuck up?
Bait, who's your point man?
That was Nicholson.
Nichols, other side of bait.
Yep.
Nichols. Cool. Griffin, you're the IC, Bait, you're the 2 IC. You're going to conduct a section attack on that bunker at the end of the runway here.
Hey.
Carlo, go and grab yourself a GPMG, it's in the box.
Oh, they're already down there, mate. It's fine.
Yep.
I think we need blank ammunition as well.
Yeah, we don't have blanks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, on the
Carlisle,
box.
you
I'll bring it
insist?
over. Yeah.
Bring it over. Carlisle, bring the box of blanks over. Grab yourself 6 blank mags each.
Does that include me?
Yes, that includes Bait and Griffin. You also need blank mags because you are not firing live ammunition towards
Welcome
myself
back
and
to phase
Carlisle.
1.
I was hoping to shit you up. I'm good.
I was as well.
Get rid of your normal as well, lads.
Yeah, get rid of your normal mags. Put your blank mag. Take 6 blank mags into your kit.
Ooh, fancy. Someone got
Wolf, you come for a bit of shooty?
Oh yes. I'm not decided what weapon system I want.
Oh, what do you
Might
want?
put that 50 down again. Put me a Dishka down.
Let's go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How many?
Well, not only are we getting red smoke, possibly, but we're also getting a fucking Dishka and a GPMG.
How many magazines?
Half a dozen.
Okay, 6.
Ah, I can't
Where's your
grab them.
BFA?
Everyone's grabbing them at the
Yeah.
same time.
Whoever's not got a BFA on, put a BFA on. That includes you.
Hey, where's your fucking beer? Never mind, he's on
Cool,
Just
once
wait
you've
till
got
you
your
tell
blank
me.
mags, line yourselves back up in your fire teams.
See, that's how it should be.
Get that box the fuck, Carlisle. So, Bait and Griffin, well, control your movements as your section, going through your drills, which the guys now know. Bait, you're the 2IC, you're in charge of fire control orders. Griffin, you're the IC, you're in charge of section movement. I want to see bounding, peeling, breaking contact. Now, you will have normal grenades in your kit. You are allowed to use 1 grenade to take out Carlisle and I in our bunkers.
I think we got practice grenades in
Yeah,
fact,
we only got
so-
practice grenades.
You've only got practice grenades?
Yeah. Can we
That's
stun you
fine.
instead?
No, you can't fucking stun grenade us.
Oh.
You can practice grenade us.
Sorry, you're gonna let them frag us but not stun us.
Now, just
The
a
logic.
just a note to the recruits. Griffin and Bay are both ICs, and they both know better than to assault a static position across open ground.
This will
But this
never
is-
ever happen in your time in this fucking unit.
And if it does, I expect you to come to me, let me know so I can execute your IC myself.
Hey Griffin,
Yo.
Hey guys.
I think we need to radio up to Platoon HQ and say we are not comfortable doing this assault.
Roger. I'll get on the long range now.
A quick question for the assaulting group.
Yep.
You know, where you talked onto the recruits earlier on about not using automatic. Do you use automatic when you're clearing a position?
Hello, 10
No.
Bravo. This is 13
No.
Charlie.
No,
Message
you,
over.
you keep on doing what you're you're fired.
I've
By saying-
genuinely got myself on pause
no,
here.
no,
This
just
is
wanted to
Zero
know
Bravo
because-
message over.
I
Send
mean,
message
I
over.
was taught to, you know,
We
play
are
the
not
enemy
confident in
bunker
assaulting
with
this
automatic
position.
and full
It looks
magazine.
heavily fortified,
No,
and
not in
the
this.
weapon systems they look to be using are very deadly. Unfortunately, as across open ground, there's not much cover for us to move across. Over.
Guys, spread out now. Get spacings. Nighttime.
Yeah, we'll spread out, dress off to the lads. Good.
Delta, pass me. Make sure you've got 5 meters.
Red smoke. Start patrolling forward. Did I say weapons raised? No, put them down.
Fucking red smoke. Contact front. Bunker.
Two IC,
Section.
take over.
Deliberate fire. Front.
Charlie, section will prepare to... wrong, section will prepare to withdraw contact. Peeling to the left. Step smoke out. Section, to your left. Section, to your left.
Fisher.
Griffin.
What's going on, Jez?
Wait, let's go.
Next and last one.
Section, take it down to deliberate fire. Section, rapid.
Griffin, any more will go behind these buildings.
Right.
Negative, you will charge front on towards the bunker. Fix bayonets.
Charlie 5P. We'll give cover and fire while Delta 5P prepares to move.
Hang on, Griffin, you got your guys still on the left flank of
building. Roger, sort that out. Charlie 5P to the right, back up the right again.
anyone past Nichols, move, peel round back to where you were, so Brown, start peeling. Right, Griffin, last man is peeled round.
Roger. Charlie 5 team will give cover. I want that to try to prepare to move. All on you, mate.
Delta, bound.
Let's go.
Delta set.
Charlie prepare to move. Charlie will leapfrog. Charlie, leapfrog.
Griffin, you set?
Charlie set.
Delta, get ready to leapfrog. Delta, leapfrog.
Right, let's go, move.
Grenade.
Delta set.
Roger. Charlie. Pass to right. Charlie peel right.
Do you mean Delta?
No, I mean Charlie.
Contact rear.
Charlie will cease peeling. Charlie
Contact rear.
Delta. Prepare to bound. Wrong, Delta prepare to bound.
Just to confirm, we're still attacking that bunker, right?
Yes.
Right. Delta, prepare to bound. Bound.
Out.
Delta. Griffin, if you do
Charlie,
anything, you can assault.
Delta.
That's me, Mac.
Charlie, move.
I don't have one. Sorry.
I'm out of mag.
Who's that?
Fisher.
No one ammo.
Stay there, stay there, stay there.
Just the three of them. Thanks.
Go on.
Delta, assault the position. Charlie will provide cover and fire.
Delta, get ready to assault this position.
Negative, you'll break contact now.
Delta, get ready to break contact. Pop smoke.
Smoke out.
Smoke out.
Smoke out.
Delta, break.
Fucking red smoke. Hold up. He sees me.
Red smoke.
Down.
Delta,
Charlie, prepare to move. Charlie, move.
Should they have ammo?
Negative.
Bang, 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 bang,
Stoppage.
bang.
Oh, that hurt me, that.
Yeah.
Fisher's down.
Fisher.
Down. Longfield, get ready to pick him up.
Copy.
Griffin, you set? Griffin's fucking hit.
I see he's down.
Right. Fisher, let's...
I'm back up.
Delta, get ready to bound back. Leapfrog back.
Leapfrog back.
Leapfrog back.
Let's go.
I'm up. He sees me. I'm down.
Delta set.
Charlie, prepare to leapfrog.
I'm hit.
Charlie, leapfrog.
Fish is hit.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang.
Bang, bang.
Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
Griffin, you set?
Charlie set.
Bang.
Delta, prepare to pop smoke.
Copy.
Open.
Prepare to bound back. Delta, bound back now.
Bounding.
I'm up. He sees me. I'm down.
Oh, was that a bear? Was it?
Yeah.
Bear, not leapfrog.
Charlie, ceasefire. Recruits and DS group up on the bunkers at the end of the range.
Hey Griffin.
Yeah.
I'm wounded though.
Where the fuck did you go down for?
I don't know. I just got a fucking explosion. Next thing you know, I was like
Are you
5
good,
foot up
Fisher?
in the air and then
Oh, you're
No,
really
I'm
so
wounded.
fucked.
Hang on, mate. Stop.
Yeah,
Lay
I'm
down, mate.
fucked.
Yeah. Can we get a heal, please? For Griffin, Fisher, and everyone in Charlie.
There you go. There you go. We're back.
was a fucking death. Got to put the earplugs in.
Oh, well, you're a fucking.
All I can hear is fucking ringing.
Those 50 cals just really just cut me up.
Cool, big weapon systems on your back, gents.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
That was a disaster.
That's a big weapon.
GPMG.
We'll try with the dish comes first.
Yeah, we had the dish comes out first.
Not me,
Cool.
my ears been ringing that long. My ears are actually ringing.
Aren't those
in
anti-material?
real life. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How was that for you then, gents? Do you enjoy getting shot at?
Bit
PTSD
confusing.
inducing.
To be honest with you, that
PTSD.
bit confusing. Like, you know what we're going on. There weren't clear direction of what we're going on.
See,
To be honest
told
with
you. Told you shit hits the fan as soon as contact starts.
No, I mean, once the contact started, once the section attack started, it was just like, you know, I was unsure what was going on. Clear, there weren't clear information being sent across down the line.
Griffin,
Yes.
get it sorted.
Griffin, speak louder on the radio when you're giving instructions so it doesn't get muddled up in gunfire and dashcams and shit. Loud and clear. Remember that, Griffin.
Yeah.
Wow.
The reason we do the bit at the end is not for the instructors to give orders. It's for me and Carlisle to be able to shoot you. No. It's.
Sounds likely.
It's to show you exactly how intense the suppression mod can get when you're under fire and you're having to return fire and follow orders and run and do this and do that. It gets pretty intense. So it's difficult as well. Like, ICs aren't infallible. They'll make mistakes. They'll panic on their orders. They won't be sure on how to lead, on what the attack is. And the reason being is because Griffin and Bait are here and they're leading a suicidal charge onto a heavy machine gun bunker, which they would never do in real life, which is why you had them peeling round behind the buildings, because that's what you would do. But then Carlisle and I came over on the radio and said, no, you're charging it head on, fix bayonets.
Griffin, you missed the trick.
Literally, just to show you what you've learned.
You missed the trick. You could have readied it up saying you don't feel comfortable without a massive loss of lives.
I mean, in reality, what you would do if you're at the other end of this airfield by the hangar, you would say, "Call Golf 1, fire mission.
Ugly.
Hello, ugly, fire mission." And you would have your heavy guns deal with it. You wouldn't ever section attack a bunker like this. But it's just to show you how intense.
That's why you're not IC, Carlisle.
And that you have to remember these things while under fire. Okay?
Okay.
Did y'all like being suppressed?
I did.
I couldn't see shit.
It had something to it.
Cheers for the red smoke, by the way. It really brought back fond memories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't help myself. I even called them mortars on top of it. Which I think is when I T3'd your entire section.
I think you T1 me.
Yeah, I did. That's not bad. There's no blank mortars. Like, I've got practice grenades, I've got practice 40 mics.
They're called smoke grenades.
Yeah, but I like mortars.
You just like killing us all.
Recruits, congratulations. You're all free to off fuck.